Batman, Detective Comics, issue 960. This has been my favorite main continuity Batman comic since Rebirth began. Under Snyder, I really liked the Batman title, but under Tom King, it just hasn't been doing it for me. His take on Batman is anything but mine, and his take on the supporting cast is even less so. This book, on the other hand, this title, Detective, has become great with the supporting cast. Back during Zero Year, I thought it would actually be a good turn to turn Detective into a Jim Gordon title. Not as Batman, what they ended up doing in the Batman title, but as kind of Gotham Central style book, where he was the lead detective, or commissioner, as it were. But that's not what they did. Instead, we have a beautiful book that's all supporting cast, that's all Bat family. And this has been wonderful. The concentration on characters that were ignored or simply forgotten in the New 52 has been wonderfully done and wonderfully realized here. Tynion is amazing with his writing, and though sometimes he gets a little heavy-handed with his politics, it never takes away from the story, and it works very well with the different types of characters that he puts in here. He's not afraid to put different viewpoints, although sometimes the characters do agree with each other a little too easily, or their viewpoints aren't as different as he thinks they are. The current arc is all Azrael, and it is really good stuff. I wasn't a fan of Azrael back in the day, back in the 90s. He's really come a long way. And the way that they're integrating the history that we know of with the history they've created since Rebirth is really good. They're not really diving into what they did with the weekly series that they had going on, but that's okay because that was kind of crap. Instead, they have a really good ongoing here where each Bat family member gets a story arc, sometimes two, to shine. Anyway, I recommend this book. With the scoring system, I have a principle where I am not a point guy. I don't want to give it 3.5. If I was, this would be the book to do it. So I'm going to give it a 3. The art is good, the story's solid, but it doesn't quite reach the heights of other stories that are ongoing right now. It's good, but it's missing a little something. I don't know if it's missing a little bit of dramatic irony, if it's missing some story points, or maybe the characters themselves just aren't that interesting. But I'm enjoying it. I really like it. If you're into Batman, this is the one to get for this week. Anyway, enjoy.